Hey guys, today is January 8th and this marks me being on YouTube or having this YouTube channel for 7 years. I can hardly believe it. So much has changed since I started my channel, but I am so excited to be able to celebrate this milestone with all of you. If you have just stumbled upon my channel, hello, my name is Danielle. I'm so glad that you're here. I am 46. I will be 47 in April, and I have been married to the man who was my little love in first grade. That was when we first met. And then we had a crush on each other again in third grade. And then we dated briefly in high school. We always knew we were super close. We were great friends all the way through school. And it was just meant to be, you know? And we could have saved a lot of heartache, frustration, all that kind of stuff if we would have just realized that, you know, way back then, instead of going through the things we did. But that's okay, because June 12th, 1999, we got married. So we've been married for a little over 25 and a half years actually. And it has been just the most amazing thing to be married to my true best friend. And we have 3 boys. They are all adults. Gavin is going to be 26 at the end of February. We have Riley, who's 22, and Asher, who is 19. And Gavin and his wife, Noelle, they got married August of 2023. They are expecting their first baby in March. This will be my first grandbaby, so I am beyond thrilled. So I'm going to be a grandma at 46 because my birthday's in April, but the baby's due in March, so I'll still be 46 when the baby's born. And so I could not be happier. So yes, a lot has changed since I started this channel. My kids were all still in school. I mean, it's just been crazy. I've had a job that I worked for like 3 years, like that I started kind of right when I first started my channel, but so I haven't been doing it for several years. There's just been so many different things, and I am so excited because I have gotten to go back and look through these videos over the years and see all of those changes, see things that, you know, I get excited about all over again when I watch, see things when I was going through hard times, but seeing how God brought me out the other side. That has been such a blessing. And so it has been really fun to be able to have this channel. If you don't know, this channel started out as a makeup channel. So many of you do know that because most of you who I keep in like really close contact with, you guys have been around since pretty much the beginning. So thank you so much for that. I am so appreciative of the friendships that I've made on here. There are several of you that we chat, you know, over on Instagram, and even some of you through text. I mean, I have made some really, really great friends here, and I'm so blessed by that. And for those of you who are newer to my channel, and I've been able to start getting to know you through comments and things like that, please always comment. Leave me a comment on this video about anything that you want to. Ask me any questions that you might have or anything like that, because that is what I love about having this channel, is making connections with people. Otherwise it's just, what fun is it for me to just come on here and blab? I mean, unless I was super narcissistic and just wanted to like listen to myself talk. I do not. And so what I really love having this channel for is making these connections with you guys. So I started with makeup. I still love makeup. I still wear makeup. I don't wear it to the extent that I used to, like as far as like today's eye look is a little more bold than I've been doing lately. And it's not bold by any means, but my taste in makeup, well, just like anything else, has changed a little. But when I started this channel, I started watching YouTube and I was watching makeup, you know, I was watching creators who did makeup, I guess. So beauty influencers, that's what I'm trying to say. So when I was starting my channel, makeup just seemed like the avenue to go in, because that was what I was interested in watching, and I love makeup anyway. I've always been a hair, makeup, clothes kind of girl, jewelry, purses, all that kind of stuff. I love all things girly. And so it just seemed like the natural thing to go into. And I had a lot of fun doing it. I met such awesome people. Most of my closest friends on here who are creators, you know, are people who do makeup, and they are channels I still watch. So I absolutely love it. However, as time went on, I realized that that's not my first thing that I get really excited about. And so I was like, you know what? I know YouTube makes it very hard if you don't stick with one specific thing for your videos to be able to be seen. But I'm like, okay, but I'm not thoroughly enjoying what I'm doing. And if I'm not, then I'm not going to keep doing it. And I didn't want to not have a channel, because I love the relationships I've made, and I love just, I don't know, it's just a fun creative outlet for me. So I was like, you know what, girl, do what you know you love. I mean, if you ask anyone from the time I was little, I have always loved clothes and shoes. Like clothes, shoes, and jewelry are like my 3 things that I'm talking from the time I was very, very young. I have always loved. I have always loved wearing things that were a little different. I have always loved trying different styles. I just absolutely love clothes. I feel like you can express yourself so much through what you wear. Also with makeup and stuff though. So that is a natural progression for me, and something that made me want to do the makeup part of things on YouTube was because you can express yourself a lot through your makeup. And so, but clothes have always been my thing. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to what I know I love the most, because that's what I'm going to be the most excited about. And guess who the creators are that I enjoy watching the most? The people that I can tell are actually genuinely excited about what they are talking about and showing and things like that. So I'm like, okay, I need to do what I know I love. And so thrifting has been a big part of my life since like high school. I started doing it. And that was more for like trying to find things that were like the aesthetic that I really loved, because I've always loved like late 60s, early 70s fashion. And so I started in high school going to thrift stores to look for those types of clothing items that I loved to wear. And then it progressed into becoming an adult and realizing how expensive things are when you get out on your own and are actually adulting. And I started doing that very young, because my husband and I got married. We had our first son when we were 20. So, I mean, we started out very young. And so we learned very quickly that you have to be smart about the way you spend your money and be budgeted. And we weren't very good at that at first. I'm going to be fully transparent. But thrifting became kind of a necessity to be able to shop, because I love to shop, and get clothes and shoes and stuff that I love because that excites me. I had to be able to do it in a very affordable way. And so thrifting is just the most obvious way to be able to do that. And so I was like, you know what? I want to share my love of thrifting on here, because not only do I love clothes, but I love thrifting things. I get a serious thrill from finding things for very inexpensively. So that was something I really wanted to be able to share with you guys. And through doing that and showing more clothing content, I have been reached out to by so many companies about different clothing items and things like that. And let me tell you, I think a lot before I choose to work with a company. I get daily emails from different companies about things. And I can tell you that the majority of them I turn down, because I look at it and I'm like, I just don't feel like that's really representing me that well. I don't know how to say it exactly. Like, there's a company that I work with that is kind of controversial. And they were kind of the first company that I started working with. And it wasn't about clothes. Well, they do have clothes, but they have a ton of other things. But I know like some people have a very bad taste in their mouth about them. I personally really, really enjoy them for home decor. So that's kind of where I've moved more toward with that company. But when companies reach out to me that are more specifically clothes companies, but the quality of their clothes are what the quality of the clothes of that company are, I say no. Because I already know it's super fast fashion. It's not made well. Like the materials are terrible. A lot of times the sewing is terrible. They're not going to hold up. They aren't usually sewn in a way that fits your body well. So those things, and I mean, I get reached out to by companies for that kind of stuff all the time. And I always say no, because that's not what I want. And that's not what you guys want either. And so the things I do say yes to are things I am genuinely interested in and want to know what their clothes are like, or what their shapewear is like, or that kind of stuff, because those are things that I, in my own life, want to be able to wear and feel comfortable in and feel like I look good in and all that kind of stuff. And so when I choose companies to work with, I want you to know that I am very mindful about it. I am not just like taking everything any company throws at me like, ooh, free stuff. That is not what I'm interested in. I am only one person and I leave my house like 2 days a week. So how many clothes do I really need? Not that many. Do I still want a lot of clothes? Yeah, I do. Because I like to wear something different every time I leave the house because it's just fun to me. But I am never going to be someone who is just like, ooh, just give me all the free stuff. I don't even care what it is. No, I don't want to have a house filled with things that I don't want. And things, so that you know, when I do get a lot of clothes and things like that, so I can't keep everything. That's just not realistic. I can try it out and let you know what I think of it and, you know, how it feels, if it's good quality, if it's something you might be interested in, that kind of stuff. But a lot of the things end up going to my sisters or my mom because I can't keep it all. And some things aren't necessarily something I want to keep. Now, I'll mention right now, I have Sunovan was a brand that I worked with before Christmas. I have on one of their base shirts right now. I love these things. I wear them all the time. I have on a pair of teddy overalls from HALARA. HALARA is my favorite. I will say it straight out. They are my favorite clothing company. I have never come across a clothing company that I love their clothes more consistently. Like everything I put on, I'm like, I love this. And so those are the kind of things I want to keep sharing with you guys. And I want to thank you because your interaction with my videos are the reason why these companies are reaching out to me. And so I want you to know how much it means to me that you spend your time watching my videos, liking them, commenting on them, clicking on links and stuff so that other these companies know that I'm sending people their way. That means so much to me. I truly am so thankful for it. And I'm telling you from someone who is very thrifty. Glamburger is the name of my channel. Being glam on a budget is what my whole premise of my channel is. Always has been, always will be, because that is the reality of my life. And so to be able to get these things for free to try out is a super thrill to me because I am not somebody who can just go buy whatever I want all the time. However, that does not mean I'm just going to take anything because I'm not desperate for something. I have plenty. I have more than I need of anything. And so I'm going to be mindful of the companies I work with. So I wanted you guys to know that. I want to hear your feedback about the kind of companies I've been working with. I have so many things coming up, you guys, different clothing things. I also, right now, these are from last week. I did them for New Year's, but I do my own gel nails. When I say about glam on a budget, I mean it. I just colored my own hair today. I cut my own hair. Like, I don't pay for those types of things. I do them myself. And so I am going to be working with a gel polish company here pretty quick. So I'll be showing you that. So if that's something you're interested in. Like I said, I know YouTube makes it very hard for people who don't stay very strictly in one niche. It makes it hard for their videos to go out. Do I want to be able to make money through having a channel? Of course, who wouldn't? Come on. Anyone who says that they wouldn't, let's be real. Why would you not want to be doing something you love, but also be able to make money from it? Come on. So would I? Of course. However, I'm not going to not do things that I am excited about and enjoy and want to share with you guys because I'm worried that YouTube isn't going to push my videos out and I'm not going to make money off of, whatever. So in saying that, I hope that makes you realize my sincerity, my being genuine about the types of things that I want to do here on this channel. So I want, like I said, you guys' feedback about what I've been doing, the newer things that I've been doing. What have you been enjoying? What are some things maybe you would like to see? Maybe some types of clothing you would like to see. Things like that, because I want to get your feedback and know the types of things that you're interested in, things that you want to know about before you'd spend your money on them and that kind of stuff. And then that helps me know too when different companies reach out to me, because I don't get reached out to just about clothes and stuff. But some things I turn down simply because I'm like, well, I don't really necessarily have a need for this. And I don't know if anybody watching would want, cares either. And so if it's not something that I'm like, okay, I could review this, but I know exactly who I could give it to when I'm done reviewing it, that would really love it if it's not something that I'm going to personally use. But if I know you guys want to see something like that, then I would do that. But I don't want to just take in things that, aren't something that you're interested in. And so that is what I would love to know from you guys. That's the direction that I want my channel to go in. I want to keep going in this clothing direction because that is what I love. I'm going to be doing a video with my favorite thrift finds of 2024 and what I'm looking for in 2025. So if that's something you're interested in, that's going to be just one video together like that. And then I'm also going to be showing like my favorite clothing pieces that aren't thrifted that I got in 2024. And kind of just sharing about some of those things with you guys. So let me know the types of things that you would like to see, because that is what I want to share with you guys, because I want to share what I'm excited about, but I want to share things that you actually are excited about as well. So I just want to say on today, my 7th YouTube anniversary, thank you guys so much, because the reason I have kept doing this is because of relationships I've made with you. The reason that I have these companies reaching out to me and I can share this content and these, products and stuff with you is because of you. And so without you guys, I'd just be me talking to my phone, because that's what I record on, by myself in my bathroom, because that's where I am. And like, that's pretty lame. And that's not what I want to do. Also, you may have noticed my latest video, I recorded in my bedroom. And so since I got a new ring light, tripod, and I got a microphone and that kind of stuff, I'd love your feedback on that, how that sounded, how that looked, stuff like that. And if you'd like to see me, because I'd like to be in different locations besides just right here in my bathroom. And so, in my living room, because that's usually where I record like my clothing stuff. So yeah, can't wait to hear what you guys think. Thank you for being here with me all these years, or if you're brand new, thank you for being here now. If you are somebody who's been watching and you are not yet subscribed, will you please subscribe? Like, literally, all you have to do is just click that subscribe button, and that does help my channel. And if you hit the like button when you like my videos, that helps my channel. If you leave a comment, that helps my channel, and that lets companies know that people are watching, and then they want to be able to send their stuff over for me to show you guys so we can find out together if it's good. And I'm going to tell you if it's not. So that's just the way it is. I tell companies that any company that reaches out to me that says this in exchange for a 5-star review or for a positive review, immediately it's a no, because I'm not doing anything on the premise of whether I like this or not. I have to say positive things about it. Never going to happen. So you can rest assured that I'm not going to encourage you to waste I'm never going to encourage you to buy anything anyway. If it's something you're already looking for or whatever, and you want to purchase, and it's something that I'm letting you know the quality and stuff about, awesome. But I'm never going to tell you you need anything, because most of us don't need a doggone thing. And I'm certainly never going to encourage you to buy something that I know is not good, because I'm not interested in wasting my money, and I don't think you're interested in wasting yours either. So who knows where this YouTube journey will take me, but I don't have any plans to stop in anytime soon. So thank you guys for being on this ride with me, and let's see what 2025 brings. I will talk to you guys again very soon. Bye.